Okay, so this is A Touch of Evil, the Supernatural game. It's a 10-year anniversary edition. It is designed by Jonas C. Hill. And I've been curious about this game for so long, and I wanted to play it. I almost bought it years ago and on a pre-order, and I canceled for some reason or other and didn't do it. But I've been trying to come across a used copy of it. I never could do it. As many times as I've been to board game flea markets and virtual flea markets for board games, I just have never come across a used copy of this. So I don't know. And this is a big box because of the 10-year anniversary edition, because it can hold all the expansions. So let's open this up and see what we've got here. Take the lid off of this. There we go. And see what we got in the box. And this is the rule book, which is kind of intriguing because it's the rule book for not only A Touch of Evil, but the two expansions, The Coast and Something Wicked. The rule book has those rules in it also. And one thing I noticed right away when I opened this rule book is that the font size is quite large. So yeah, I really appreciate that from this publishing company. I appreciate that from Flying Frog. So if you go through this rule book, it talks about everything, the game components and what's new in this edition. It dissects the cards, tells you all about them, the card types, how to set the game up. But everything is done very nicely in large font and large print. And I appreciate that because I've just had it up to wherever with small print on cards and small print on rule books, just small print in general. And so we'll just leap through here and talks about everything in the game. And I'm trying to find, I don't like the looks of that guy. He's even on the front of the box. I wish they would avoid that guy. Oh, he gives me the creeps. But this is a creepy game. So what do we got? Optional rules. Boxed expansions. Yeah, Something Wicked and The Coast. And I have The Coast here with me right now. I've got that off of Amazon. And showed up with a damaged board, but I'll show you what's in that box also today. And then the Something Wicked I haven't been able to come across. And then I got Hero Pack 1 also for this game. And expanded game setup. I'm trying to get to... Okay, there's The Coast. It talks about The Coast. So it's going to tell you how to use the Coast expansion, which is kind of nice. But it has all those rule books in here. Supernatural villains, expansion villains, web villains. Tells you about the heroes. I'm going through here really quick. You don't want to see the rule book. There's a glossary, there's an index, has an FAQ in the back. That's really nice when they do that. Something Wicked FAQ, the Coast FAQ. So a really nice laid out rule books, and I appreciate that they include the expansion rules in this book. So that's pretty neat. Then we've got one of their catalogs that comes in the box. So that's a little catalog. And then this is the token stock that comes with the game. Let's see, yeah. I will say this. Fortune and Glory, when I punch that game, it doesn't punch real well, and I can tell already that this one isn't a game that punches real easy either. They have a glossy finish on them, which I like. The art on them is fine, but they don't, whatever company they're using to make these, they don't punch real well. So you got to be very careful because you don't want to tear those, and then you end up having to glue the cardboard together and put a clamp on it. But I mean, the token stock is good enough. It just doesn't punch real easy for whatever reason. So yeah, I'll set that aside. I don't know what any of these tokens do. I'm just showing them to you so you can see what's in the box. Again, I haven't played this game, but I just wasn't a good unboxing on YouTube, and I wanted to do one. So here's another token sheet. I imagine this is maybe a first player marker, Flying Frog thing. We'll say it is. And that's 2 sheets to punch, and there's 3 sheets. 3 sheets to the wind. Krampus sack, that sounds pretty cool. But yeah, there's another sheet. And then this is what the inside of the box looks like underneath those token sheets. And we've got some big cards here. Advanced Cooperative Mystery Phase Chart. Advanced Showdown Chart. Don't know what any of that means. I'm just showing them to you. The Volgavian Nutcracker. That sounds pretty nasty. Volgavian Nutcracker. The Delian Dryad. These must be bosses, I would assume. Krampus. Hey, that's pretty cool. So we've got a couple of holiday spoilers there. The Nutcracker and Krampus. Then Shadow Witch. the Shadow Witch minion charts. The Shadow Witch must have some minions. Scarecrow minion chart. So got some minions that are going to be in the game also. Okay, then what's this one? Okay, Spectral Horseman chart is somewhere. I didn't pick them all out of here apparently. Let's get this one too. So yeah, a lot of looks like a lot of big bad boss variety in here. Spectral Horseman minion chart, Volgovian Nutcracker minion chart, and you saw him earlier. Vampire minion chart, Krampus minion chart, the Dryad minion chart, and Werewolf minion chart. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You got a lot of charts there to help you play this game. And these are kind of nice. These are really thick cardboard. And these, I think, are the heroes. Heinrich Cartwright, the Drifter. Yeah, these are heroes. It says on the back of the card. Pretty nice art. I mean, I enjoy this art. When I first saw it years ago, I wasn't that crazy about it. But as I got used to it, and I kind of like it now. It's kind of like old-time movie stills is what it reminds me of. Inspector Cook, Isabella von Took, noblewoman. She looks very noble. Carl the Soldier, Katrina the Outlaw, Thomas the Courier, Victor Danforth the Playwright, and there's the Scarecrow. Spectral Horseman. Are these? Well, these are villains, yeah. Okay, cool. The Vampire. That's the guy, the Vampire. I don't like his looks. Oof. The Werewolf, and Anne Marie the Schoolteacher, another hero. So yeah, those are really nice, thick cardboard cards, and I like that. I like that a lot. So yeah, those are in the box. And then over here, we have the game board, and below that is a CD soundtrack that you can play when you're playing the game. So that comes in the box also. And I was surprised to learn how small this board is. It is very small. I mean, it's only 4 pieces. This is Shadowbrook, the area or city or town that you're traveling around to do your adventuring. But it's a small board, and I like that. I don't want you to think that I don't like that. I like it a lot. Because the Coast, which I'll show you in a minute, has a board exactly this size. So you can put both of these boards on the table and not take up all that much space. I really enjoy that. I'm glad they did that. I like smaller boards. You've heard me say it on this channel before. Big, massive game boards sometimes can be obtrusive and hard to use. And then you see here, it's got some places for, I imagine, some of the miniatures that are in the game. And other storage solutions here for stuff. But this board fits right there. And then the Coast board will fit in there, and Something Wicked. I imagine all 3 of those boards will fit right here, plus all their card stock and everything that comes in their games. So that's kind of nice, and that's what the whole point of this 10th anniversary issue was. Now, I mean, I'll show you some of these things. I'm not a miniatures guy, per se. I mean, it looks pretty nice, but it's gray, so it kind of takes away the fun a little bit. I love the sculpt, but if this came painted, this game would be worth a mint. I love the fact that some publishers are starting to paint plastic miniatures that they're putting in their game. This is a windmill. You know, it's got a bent windmill thing. I'll probably have to boil water and fix that up a little bit. Shoot, I'll take it out of there. I complained about the lack of good videos unboxing on this thing. Yeah, you see how bent those are. But I've done this before. Lori and I have, you heat some water up, stick these in there, and then you bend them, and when they cool down, they're straight. So that is an easy fix to that you have to do sometimes when you have miniatures. And this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. Almost like a piece of furniture or something, but it's some spooky looking trees that are going to be outside, and I kind of like some haunted trees or something. That's pretty cool. I do like those, but it would be much better if they were painted, wouldn't it? If they came in the game all ready to play. And then these busts look like those are the pieces that go in here, that I showed you. Underneath this board, they go in those slots right there, these busts. But again, I mean, it'd be so much nicer if these came in full color already done. I mean, WizKids is one that's famous for offering painted miniatures. And again, this guy on a horse, no head, so that's pretty cool. I mean, I liked it. I liked the miniature, but I just wish it was in color. So, and again, I'm never going to paint it. just not going to happen. Then I imagine these are your hero guys. Okay, I'm trying not to crinkle plastic. I got yelled at last time for that. So yeah, these are your hero people that are in the game. Again, all gray, not in color. That's a drag. And I'm going to dwell on it. All right, then we got a bunch of dice, D6s. Again, one of the things I complain about with publishers is if you're going to make dice for your game, make them, you know, where one side of this dice should have, like in place of the one, maybe a flying frog or something that has to do with a touch of evil, exclusive to this game, rather than just plain D6s. I just gets on in my craw anymore. I mean, just have something on there that says, oh, that dice goes to touch of evil. You know, it's got a picture of a vampire on the number 1 side or something like that. But yeah, it kind of lack of imagination, I guess, is one thing that leads to that kind of stuff. And you got these plastic tokens. I don't know if there's a willpower or something like that. And these might be health trackers. I don't know. I haven't played the game, but that's you get 2 bags of those. And a bunch of adventure cards. Location adventure cards. I'm not going to open them and show them to you. I just want to show you how many decks you get. And again, the object of this video was just to show you what's in this box, because there were not many good detailed videos on YouTube for this game. But this deck is called Secrets. The Old Woods. I imagine that's a location. Maybe it has to do with that miniature of the trees. The Windmill. We saw the windmill. That's the one I have to repair. But yeah, this is an adventure game where the game is in the cards. And I like that a lot. But you have to have a lot of the cards, a lot of variety. And this is the manner. Because if you don't have a lot of variety in an adventure game, it gets stale pretty quickly. So you need to have a lot of cards. And I'm not a board game player that likes to go into a spiral notebook and read passages like they do in Sleeping Gods. And I like the story and the game to be in the cards, and that's what this game offers, and that's why I'm intrigued with it, and I can't wait to play it. And that is everything in Touch of Evil. And again, I was just glad to show it to you because I couldn't find anywhere that had a decent unboxing of this game. So let's put everything back in there. Yeah. No, I won't do that. I'm going to show you. Yeah, so that was a Touch of Evil. The unboxing of the 10-year anniversary. Okay, and this is the Touch of Evil, the Coast expansion. I'll show you what's in this box real quick. And again, another catalog from Flying Frog, the rule book. And the reason why I wanted to show you this is, here again, is that small board. And I really love that, and that you'll be able to put both of these boards, and possibly all 3 of the boards if you have the other expansion, on the table without eating your whole table. So I like that. And it's just locations. You're moving around these locations. And this is the one that came damaged. Yeah, you can see how damaged that is. I'm waiting on a replacement copy from Amazon, which are very good. That's one reason why I like buying off Amazon. You get something like this in your board game, and you're able to replace it right away. So that board will fit right down that slot that I showed you in that game. And here's some cards. The Lost Ship, the Sunken 7 minion chart, Dream Weaver minion chart, Siren minion chart, and Ghost Ship minion chart. And I imagine those are monsters that you're going to have in this particular expansion. A couple of punch sheets here. Hopefully that one's down in there somewhere. And some more gray boring plastic, which I'm not even going to look at. And then you have, there's the token that I was missing. And then these are your heroes and villains. So let's take a look at those. The Kraken. There's always a Kraken when it has to do with water. There's always a Kraken villain. In Dead Men Tell No Tales, there's a Kraken expansion. Sunken 7, Dreamweaver, the Siren. I love the artwork and the layout of these cards, and the fact that they're thick cardboard. I love that. The Ghost Ship, Liliana, Lost Soul, Argo Blackwell, Master Hunter, Maria del Rosa, Smuggler, Dr. Edwards. Yeah, so those are your hero cards and monster cards that are in the game. Very cool. And then more cards. Again, I'm not going to open them. I'm just going to show them to you, how many cards you get in this box. because again, this is an adventure game, and the story is in the cards, so you need to have a lot of cards to keep variety in a game like this. And there might be more than one different kind of deck in here, so I'm not going to talk about it because I haven't played it. But this is called Hauntings, so I don't know how much of that is Hauntings and whatnot. But yeah, so you get 2 decks of cards in there, and all of this will fit in that 10th anniversary box. And that was the whole point of getting that 10th anniversary box. And in addition to this stuff, I also got this Hero Pack 1, and this card came with my kitty over here, Biscuits, is pushing the game off the table. This event card came taped to the Touch of Evil box, so I don't know if it's a replacement card or something. I'll have to look into that. I don't really know what that's about. Then I purchased a couple of add-on decks. This one is for the Coast expansion. It's called Haunted Shores Game Supplement, and this one is called the Madness Game Supplement, and it is for Touch of Evil. Yeah, so a couple of nice decks there I was able to add on to and give the game even more variety. And this is a game supplement rules. And then I also got this hero pack to get more heroes in the game, as if I needed that. Let's turn this around. Hero pack, Touch of Evil. It talks about the heroes in here. More gray, boring plastic. I wish Flying Frog would just jump on board and give us... I mean, how hard would it be to offer these things all painted up, like the character that's on this sheet? I mean, I don't know. I'm probably a lone voice in the wilderness. New heroes are Adriana, Foreign Traveler, Harlow Morgan, the Inventor, Lucy Handbrook. She looks dangerous. She's holding a pistol. So I don't know if I want to mess with Lucy Handbrook. The Scarlet Shadow, the Necromancer. Yeah, so that's what comes in this box. And the Necromancer is a villain. Everybody else is a hero. Yeah, so yeah, that's what's in this box of hero pack. And then some cards to go along. And I did open these up, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A 10-card deck of cards is going to come in this game. Have no idea what they do. Abandoned Keep, Windmill. Oh, it looks like you're going to add these to locations, because the Windmill and the Old Woods was some of those locations in the manor that were in the original, the base box. Abandoned Keep, I would imagine that's a location also. And then some event cards that you add to the deck. And that's what you have to do in games like this, these adventure games like this, is add variety to the game by just making more of what you already love. And that's what Flying Frog seems to be able to do. I can't wait to play this game, and I will talk about it in future videos, but that is everything that I've gotten. And I did want to show you that unboxing of this 10-year anniversary Touch of Evil, just so you can see what's in this box and to give you an idea about how it works. Because again, there wasn't a really good video that I found on YouTube that covered that. So I hope you got some information out of here that you were looking for, and either made you want to play it or made you not want to play it. But if you are interested in it, at least you know now that you can fit everything in this box. And it's quite large. This box is pretty big. I probably should have measured it just for the heck of it. Yeah, there's some things they could have done better in publishing. Again, those gray plastic pieces never do anything for me. But there's a lot to like about this also. And I did pay $99.95 from the Flying Frog website, so you can get it from there. I couldn't find it anywhere else. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to show you guys today, so that you could get a feel for this game and what it offers as far as this 10-year anniversary, what's in the box, what you can hope to do with this game. And again, we'll talk about it in further videos. And I hope you're having a great day board gaming, wherever you happen to be, and whatever you happen to be doing. I hope it's playing a board game. And we'll see you next time on The Bones Collector.